This is Samadarshi. You are watching Country Information. Nazi Germany and the leader Adolf Hitler. Was he a hero or a devil? Let's see in the eyes of Devil Hitler.
Für richtig hält's, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes.
Today, in the eyes of the world, I am a devil. But think a moment, because I want to share some heart-touching story to you. In my last few hours before suicide, I want to share these words. I was born in Austria, and after the retirement of my father from customs service, I spent most of my childhood days in Linz. That was my favorite city in my whole life. In the year 1903, my father was dead, but he left an adequate pension for us. After left the school, I visited Vienna, then returned to Linz, where I dreamed of becoming an artist. But I failed, not just one attempt, but twicely to enter in the Fine Art Academy. In this period, I lived lonely and spent isolated life. I even sold postcards. Finally, in the year 1913, I moved to Munich for military service. In 1914, I was classified as unfit, but opportunity came one time when the Great War broke out. One day, after submitting a request, I was notified that I will join the 16th Bavarian Reserve Infantry Regiment. After 8 weeks of training, I was deployed in Belgium in 1914. I participated in the First Battle of Ypres. I served for Germany throughout the war. I was continuously led in the front line. Showing such bravery in my actions, the German government awarded me with the most prestigious and rare first-class Iron Cross. But when the conflict ended, I was hospitalized. After discharged from the hospital, I took up political work in Munich in the year 1919. Besides, as an army agent, I joined the German Workers' Party in Munich in September. In 1920, I became an in charge of that party. I decided that it would be better to leave the army job and improve myself in politics. Doing the same, I decided to reconstruct the party. So, at first step, I renamed the party National Socialist German Workers' Party, or you can say NSDAP was my brainchild. In Germany, the losses which originated from the war and the severity of peace terms added a severe economical crisis over the country. As a result, day after day, poverty and inflation rate rocked in Germany. German peoples were not happy with the Weimar or Republican government, especially in Bavaria and Munich, due to its traditional separatism and the region's dislike to the Republican government in Berlin. Later, Munich became a gathering place for unsatisfied former servicemen, army officers, and soldiers against the Republic. Many of them joined my NSDAP party. Then I recruited strong armed squads to protect party meetings and for throwing communists out from the nation. In 1921, these squads were formally organized under my friend Rom into a party army. Rom, whose full name was Ernst Rom, was the former staff member of the District Army Command who had joined the Workers' Party before me. He helped me a lot for becoming the in charge of the party. That's why we are brother like friends. People says that everything is fair between love and war. Probably same thing happens in politics. I used the sentiments of German peoples against the Hebrews to become a leader. I create a mass movement. My motto was to bind the people and loyal for me. I engaged my propaganda through the party newspaper, the Bolkischer Beobachter. I came in an attempt to seize the power in Munich. In 1924, I was sent to the Landsberg prison. That's why my attempt to seize the power was failed. One thing always I maintained in my life was that I did not waste my time for crying or regretting. During the imprisonment, I spent 264 days of my life to write my autobiography, The Mein Kampf. When I was released from the prison, the politics had become less aggressive and the economy had improved. For this reason, my political opportunities gone down. As a result, my party's vote percentage was decreased from 6.5% to 3%. My unsuccessful attempt to seize the power, it would pay the most. My party was banned in Bavaria. In 1925, I terminated my Austrian citizenship. I never gave up my political ambition. I appointed Gregor Strasser, Otto Strasser, and my favorite, Joseph Goebbels, to spread the party in northern Germany. After 2 years, in 1929, the Wall Street Exchange crashed and the Great Depression happened. The impact in Germany was proved to be a disaster. Millions of people were thrown out from their workplace and major banks were collapsed. I was prepared to take this advantage which was originated from the situation. I was tried to gain support from my party. I promised to decline the Treaty of Versailles and to provide jobs for every German young. In the election of September 1930, my vote percentage was increased from 3% to 18.03%. My party became the second largest party in Germany. Social Democratic Party was in first position. 2 years later, the German presidential election was held. But the opponent Paul von Hindenburg won the 7 years presidential term. In 1933, I was formally appointed as the new chancellor. I was not gifted to me, but in a huge pressure by the people of Reichstag, Paul von Hindenburg was forced to appoint me on the post. Then I proposed the Enabling Act of 1933. This law gave me, the Chancellor, emergency power to pass and enforce laws without parliamentary oversight. In the next year, Paul von Hindenburg was dead and I became the Führer of Germany. From that day, I never looked back. Nowadays, world define me as a devil, selfish dictator. But think one fact, that I won't spend neither a single penny in my name, nor a single land in my own. My life was a bed of roses thorns. The thing that I always want is a free, sovereign living space for my 70 million German Aryans. Coward people in different Allied colonies can only understand the Allied propaganda. Today, my German army have the world's most advanced military equipments. I was ruled the half population of Europe. I am a devil. The world knows me as Adolf Hitler. That's all for today. Please share my documentation and stay subscribed.